Alright guys, so today we're gonna need our paper, our pencil, eraser just in case we make a mistake, and our crayons, or a small pack of crayons, whatever you have to color. Today we're gonna be inspired by this beautiful painting. It's called Portrait of the Artist's Mother, right? Or titled, and it's by James McNeil Whistler, 1871. So we know it's still part of our realist art movement, or realism art movement. And let's get started. All right, I'm gonna have my picture here for reference, and we only need the size of our paper needs to be of a square. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna use only a certain portion of my drawing, paper. So maybe if we fold just a little bit, it makes it a square. Let's see. Yeah, this is a pretty good size now. So yeah, let's fold this part and then cut it, or if you can split it in half. I'll probably have it done for you guys already, because it's gonna be too much of a mess. But for those of you that are doing this at home, then make sure that we take a little bit, since the painting looks like a square shaped canvas. So we made our paper square. Let me zoom in. Awesome. So I'm zooming in here, making sure that you guys can see it. And it's a lady sitting in a chair. So let's get started. We're gonna start with our face, and then the little hand. Okay, our nose. We're just doing the outlines of the face first. And it doesn't matter if we make a mistake, because we can always erase it. So don't worry, just pay attention to the image and make sure you're trying your best. That's it. She has like a double chin here, which is okay because she's probably older, the artist's mom. That's what happens when we age. We sag a little bit. Our necks start dropping, I guess. Cool, look at this line. Then we're gonna do the hat that connects from here to here. I'm gonna start maybe zooming in. I'm gonna zoom in, but it goes in this corner. I just wanna zoom in to make sure that you guys are able to see this, because you might not be, since it was a little bit zoomed out. Just want to make sure that everybody is able to see it. I'm going to start making my lines a little bit darker for the same reason. Just want you guys to be able to copy this, or attempt to copy this the best way possible. And that is by looking closely and just doing this. And this is like a little thing that keeps going down. This is the color of her, what is this, like I guess her thing has a color here. And it's very interesting because I could barely see where her arms are, because her dress is so dark, right, that is barely, I can barely notice where her arms are located, to be sincere. Okay, so we made these 3 lines. This one stays here. This one goes all the way here, actually. So that's why her neck looks like that. And then I'm gonna erase this. The bad thing is when I make my lines darker, it's harder to erase them, because if I make a mistake, like, that's it, it's gonna stay there in my background. I'm gonna make the hands like really interesting here. Yeah, because then it goes all the way to the side. And I still have a lot of paper down, okay? I didn't make it. I'm gonna start zooming out so you guys can see how much paper I have left. I still have a little bit more. But yeah, the whole point is that she's seated here waiting for life to happen. And then her shoes are here, right at the bottom. There you go. Ta-da! Beautiful. Okay, and she has like her hair covering stuff goes all the way down her dress, so we're gonna have to make it go all the way down. Oh, sorry. It was from here to here. Okay, there you go. Interesting mantle, or whatever you call this. Whoa. Okay, cool. Alright, so far so good. And this is what I was talking about. Like now, if I try to erase what's in between, you can't really, like, my pencil is too dark. So it's hard to make mistakes when you have such a dark pencil to make lines with. Yeah. I mean, I guess when I color it, it's gonna be less of an issue. And it's okay because here, the hair covering is actually transparent. So it's okay if these lines are still visible. Alright. So then here, you're supposed to make this white cuffing. And it makes really squiggly lines, straight lines. And then that's it, guys. It was a very simple drawing, to be honest. It's just the difficult part, I think, is the face and the neck. And then let's make her eyes. We're gonna make simple eyes because we still haven't practiced how to draw faces, so it's okay. Like, just make simple eyes. Anyways, we're being inspired by this painting, so it doesn't mean that we have to be extremely accurate to the real portrait. So now we're gonna make the curtains. Whoa, there you go. Look at how nice it goes all the way up, right? Because they're curtains. And then here there's a rectangle shape, because she has like a painting in her living room or wherever she's sitting. And then this is the frame of the painting, and then inside the frame there's a picture, so that's why there's another rectangle inside a rectangle. And here I'm gonna give you guys autonomy in the sense of, like, you can draw any cute little picture here. And let's go now to the bottom. This is where our curtain ends, and remember, since it's hanging, it needs to have like this different shapes like that, like almost look like waves. And then we go up here. Whoa. And then this one here. Whoa. Then the same thing here. So it can look like real curtains. Hey, what's up? That looks cool, right? We don't have space, or at least I don't have space, but she's basically resting her feet in like a box. So I'm gonna try to make a box, but I cannot put the bottom of it, so it's gonna look like a carpet. But it's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Okay, I'm gonna end this part now. Here she has this, and then her dress goes all the way down like that. And then here there's like a slight suggestion that there's a chair, so I'm gonna make a chair shape, but it's just only a little bit. It doesn't really show you the whole chair, so you have only one side of the chair showing. and then here, and that's the only thing that tells you that it's a chair, to be honest. Otherwise, you know, we wouldn't know. But that's enough, because that tells us a lot. And then we can color it darker. If you notice, like this painting, it uses like a lot of dark colors and yeah, like very cold colors. Okay, so now there's something on the wall here that's like that. So this line's supposed to go like that. I'm not making the line, I'm just doing that to refer back here. Okay, so it goes whoop, and then there's another line like about this side, like where the where the curtain ends. So that's supposed to be like the floor line. So I'm gonna follow it here. Whoa. Okay. Ta-da! Okay, now let me put some hands here, because she looks like she has no hands. What's going on? What happened? Let's zoom in. Look at that. Okay. And remember, it's not gonna really be noticeable since the dress is dark blue. It's not gonna be that noticeable, like how like the shape of the arms are or whatnot. So that's why I don't mind that they look really, like, to me they look very funny. I wouldn't say it's like the most realistic drawing ever. Okay, this is the white stuff that's supposed to come out from the hair thing, and then here this is gonna be the ruffles from her shirt. Yeah, and then here I'm gonna just place some hands here. Whoop. How do we know they're hands? Because we need to add fingers. Looks very interesting. I'm not loving it, but I'm also not like hating it either, because I know once we add some colors it's gonna look so much better. Like, even if our drawing is not the most amazing piece of work right now, I know that once we add some colors it's gonna look beautiful. Alright, so I think I'm done. I am done. We have the most important element of this painting, which is a lady sitting somewhere, right? We have the curtain, we have the frame, we have the wall lines here, and now we're gonna color it. Don't forget to do a color palette here on the side, to just make sure that if you get a kind of blue or a kind of black or whatever color you're using to color the dress, you use different values of that color and see which one works best. Okay, so I'm probably gonna drop the image in the video, either next to this drawing or separately, so you guys have a reference on how to color it. But that's about it. Okay, so have fun coloring it, enjoy. I'll show you my final results at the end of the class. Alright guys, so I finished coloring my drawing and I thought it went the best it could be, because I realized that Crayola crayons, they don't have these kind of like muted tones and stuff. So I try my best, guys, and today I don't think my best was like amazing, but I did it. I finished my assignment and I even made the details like here of the painting. I find it hilarious because here I was trying to do some values, but I failed miserably, and now it looks like she has a beard. That's why I'm laughing, because she looks like she has a little beard. But it's okay, you know, we learn from our mistakes. So if you ever make a mistake, just know that I'm a teacher and I make mistakes too, and sometimes they're funny mistakes. I tried to do this with the darkest. There was not like a dark purple, and I didn't want to do it black because I knew that this part was gonna be black. So I did a blue, like my darkest blue that I can find. And here, as you can see, I added some details with like my darker values right here as well. And then I colored a medium value around the top. I did it a little bit darker too. Just because here on the top of the dress, there's barely any details, right? And then here on the bottom, I just medium shaded, so you can see some details. And that's it, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, and here my background was kind of like a grayish blue, and then I made it a little bit darker. I did like a darker value here because the light is coming from this side, so that means that it's gonna be like there's gonna be a shadow here, so that's why I was trying to make the darker part here. Okay, well, I hope you guys have something similar, and if you didn't have exactly the same colors, like, hey, I tried my best with the colors that I had, and guess what? I had like a box of 64 crayons. Like, that's insane. But there you go, the more you know about your crayons. So just, you know, I hope at least you had fun.